What is going on, guys? Welcome back for another Sorare video. This time out, we are looking at the Sorare Craft Helper app, which is on screen right now. Now, I did use this on one of my previous videos where I did a lot of crafting for limited and rare. A big shout out to this guy right here. I'm kind of going to butcher this name, Eramic, who has created this amazing app. Now, it is just limited cards only, but you get a bit of an idea if you do play rares as well, so it shouldn't be too far off, hopefully. As always, do your own research. I've got a couple of thousand essence to use, so hopefully we can use an example, but go and check out my second to last video before this, when I was crafting a lot of cards using this Sorare Craft Helper. And what it did, it kind of, so if I went to my store here, so I got a Nigerian in the Turkish League, and you actually search in here as well. So Nigeria in the Superliga, and for example, you can have a good look at all the cards in that pool. Now, obviously, if you just got one rare as an example, one star rare, and you pick the 5 best players, obviously you can still have, Oninacho as an example, but it narrowed it down to just 3 players for me rather than like an English player playing in the Premier League, for example. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of tier 5 pluses in that one. So it gives a bit of an idea. And again, if you've got all tier 2s in that pool, you've got a 1 in 2 chance of getting like an Osherman, for example. So if you did have a craft and it said, a tier 2 plus, guaranteed all across the board, and one was Nigerian or Turkish League, you've got a 50-50 chance of it being Osherman. Or Oninacho as well, he's not too bad, but obviously he's not the price point of Victor Osherman, of course. So it's very, self-explanatory on the screen. You can put the tiers on here. You're probably going to use this more or less for you get tier 2s, perhaps, or if you get 5 best players and you get, like, just for example, I'm hoping to give you a real life example in a moment in time as well, but I'll probably get a standard draw. But let's say, for example, you've got 5 best players, you've got a German nationality in the Turkish League, you can definitely wab it off, and that is not going to be the star. Again, obviously, do your own research. There's only one T1 in Sorare, so he could perhaps be a star in rare, perhaps. I'm not too sure, but you get the idea. If you pick the best 5, you've got, first of all, you've picked a draft, you've got the special star, you pick the best 5 nationalities, etc. Well, you've got 5 cards, and 1 card is German nationality in the Turkish League. For a star card, you can kind of wipe that off and think, right, that is not going to be the star card, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping to give you a real life example on this video. If not, this is going to be a bit of a fail. Let's move this across. When it lets me, so 1,000 news, can we get a tier 2 or a special star? Here we go. So 1 guaranteed star in this one. So we are going to reveal, I think, all of these. So we might as well. Now, do try and save them for the rares, but this is probably a good example for the video. And for some strange reason, my computer is going a bit slow. So we're going to reveal the league, nationality, and the best 5 as well. Now, this is hopefully, he says, going to be a good example of when to use this. Now, already I can see 2 French players in the French league. So that's going to be quite difficult to pull the star from there. And we've got a Senegal, I think. So we can pick a star from here. We are going to look at the French league on here, of course. Don't know why my computer is being so slow. Now, we can see on here, it could be one of these players. So that's obviously, wasn't worth checking in one sense. So I think that's Senegal. My master's going to double check it for me. Again, in the French league. So we can either confirm there's going to be 1 star in here and try and think, top of my head. So according to this app, there's not a star rare, a star limited Senegal in League Earned. So we know we can not pick that one. Montenegro, again, in the French league. So we know, again, that one's not right. And then a South Korean in the French league. I do hope my computer picks up during this video. Again, so According to this app, we've got a 50-50 chance here of picking the star. We've got the 2 French players, so it's going to be, hopefully, one of the players we saw originally. But as we know, it's a 50-50 chance. This could be a tier 5 card, and then this could be the star card at number 1. But we are going to go for this one. I've got an eye for this one for some reason. Please be the star. I don't think that's just going to be the star, is it? I don't think that's going to be the star. Okay, it's not a great example for the video, but hopefully you get the idea. And I don't know why my computer's being so slow, guys. I do apologise. But you see, I pull it down to a 50-50 split there. I'm pretty sure you might not even need the app for that one, to be honest. You know, South Korean, you can probably check the app and the website for that as well. But hopefully you got a bit of an idea for that one. I'm going to claim that. A bit of a shame there. I was hoping that would be perfect for the video. Let's do another craft. Can we get another star? Even a tier 2. It is going to be a standard draw, so we're not going to waste anything on this. We'll go for the last, the second to last one, sorry. Can this make up for it? Obviously, we can't really use a craft helper here because we're not revealing any nationalities or leagues or the best 5s. And our computer crashed there. Danzo's in there, but yeah, not a very good craft at all. He's a goalkeeper, so I'm going to claim that one. You never know goalkeepers. If the first stop shopper gets injured, you just never know. But yeah, again, probably not the best examples on this video, but hopefully get the idea. Again, go give this a bit of a retweet, a bit of a like. I should like it as well, shouldn't I? But yeah, great little feature, great little app to use. I'll leave a link to this website. I think it's an app but a website as well, of course. But what I'll do, I'll put a link in the bio of this video. Any questions, give me a shout. Again, do your research. If something comes up on here and it says no stars available, and you click on it, and for some strange reason there's a star in that nationality league, don't come at me. Please do your own research as well. But hopefully that gives you some insight on what to use. Again, just give you a bit of an example for when you get like a full star one like that again in the future, and you pick English in the Premier League in tier 5, you go and get a lot of players. So, for example, if you're in the same situation I was in just, where you got the French player in a French league, you could also do the same for England. And obviously, I know England and the Premier League a lot more. You could end up getting a Palmer or end up getting a Salmon Moore, for example, as we just found out in the French league. But I narrowed it down to 50-50. And again, that probably wasn't the best example because South Korean in the French league, and the other two, was it Montenegro and the other nation, sorry. So that was a bit easier to understand. I probably didn't have to use, this app for that. But hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea how this app works and how it can help you. Again, just to kind of reiterate, it is limited cards only, as tiers do change for different scarcities, but hopefully it gives you a bit of an idea when you do come to craft those cards on Sorare. So if you are using this or have any other apps or softwares, databases, or any other kind of tips you have when crafting cards, let me know and others know in the comments below of this video. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, smash that like button, and I'll catch you on the next one.